I want to tell you that I'm worried about you. I'm worried about you. And the reason I'm worried about you is because over the past 2 years, I've coached one on one coaching with about 60 clients who are private school leaders all over America. And the 60 clients, they're struggling. And private school leaders all over are struggling, whether it's imposter syndrome or exhaustion or isolation or a long list of things. And I've been where you are. I've been a head of school. I've been a division head. I've you've heard me tell my story. I've had burnout and ulcers and vertigo and guilt over my daughters not seeing me and all of the things, okay? But I'm worried about you because I wonder how long you can keep doing things the same way that you've been doing them because over here you've got this parent is upset and they're living rent free in your head, and then this board member is upset, and oh by the way accreditation, and oh by the way the master schedule, and oh by the way how are we going to make payroll, and the roof is leaking, and the parking lot needs to be plowed, and it's just this laundry list. It's longer than a laundry list. It's an unbelievably long list of things that you're responsible for, and the stress never stops. The hamster wheel never stops turning, and you're on it. And I'm worried about you because you can only go for so long, and then something's got to give. And so, because I'm worried about you, I created something and I want to share it with you today. And what I created is an online membership community called PSL Pro. And PSL Pro is a membership community that helps private school leaders. That's where the PSL comes from, private school leaders. It helps private school leaders go from feeling stressed, discouraged, and lonely to feeling energized, fulfilled, and supported. And so I want to tell you a couple things about this, and then you can check this out on your own. But real quick, I want you to take a look at this pyramid for a second. And the way PSL Pro works is that it's all about this pyramid, which is the PSL Success Path, the PSL Pro Success Path. And what it is that when you get into the community, into the membership, you're going to be able to pick which level you're at, because there's going to be these very specific descriptors based on how you're thinking and feeling and what's going on in your life, whether you decide that you're the overwhelmed drifter or you decide that you're at the intentional architect level. you know um Overwhelmed drifter, it's like you've just lost that desire and that passion, and you just feel kind of listless, and you just wish that you could reconnect with that passion that you had when you got into education in the first place. Or with the intentional architect, it's like, okay, I'm going to put a stake in the ground and I'm going to decide that I'm going to do something about the tyranny of the urgent and my productivity, and the fact that I only can start on my important work when the school gets quiet, when the kids and the teachers leave. And I'm going to put a stake in the ground about boundaries between work and home, because you've heard me say before that your school is like water. Water goes wherever it wants to, and it will fill in every nook and cranny of your life. And that's what your school's doing. And so we keep going up the pyramid. There's a plan to get you to the top, which is the fulfilled mentor, having a long and happy and fulfilling career, and having margin where you can actually mentor a rising leader. That sounds like a fairy tale. That sounds impossible. Well, right now, I get it. But what you need is a plan. And I've got a plan, but not just a plan. I want you to look at the bottom of this image. I've got many things that are going to support you as you go through your success path. So you've got the community, an online, worldwide community of private school leaders who get it. If you ever told somebody something in your family and they're like, well, just say no to that parent, or just say no, and you're like, you just don't get it. Okay. Private school leaders that get it, in community posting. There's live meetups. I'll talk about those in a minute. But the second thing you see there is Thrive Academy. I took everything that I learned over 33 years, but especially all the strategies and systems and habits that I started to use when I went from being miserable to being super happy and super fulfilled and super excited to go to work. That transformation that happened in me can happen in you. And I put it all in Thrive Academy. And so that course, it's 39 lessons, it's 7 modules, it's 86-page workbook with guided questions and reflection, guided notes and reflection questions and habit tracking calendars and all this stuff. Okay. But that sounds like a lot. But here's the thing, I break it down so that the only stuff that you're looking at is the stuff for your step. Whether you're on the level of the overwhelmed drifter or you're the energized connector, I've got everything all laid out for you to give you that plan so that you can move up the pyramid little by little. And it gives you very, very clear instructions as far as what to do. This is not about being overwhelmed. You've already got too much in your life. This is about transformation. And so then we've got live group coaching. So we go live in PSL Pro once a week. Every week we're going live. And so once a month, we're going live with group coaching for the Success Path. Once a month, I'm doing a live masterclass webinar, 45 minutes. Twice a month, we're having a We Get It Roundtable discussion where private school leaders are showing up and giving encouragement, getting encouragement. We have a live Q&A once a month. And so all of those then, the roundtables are not recorded, but the Q&A, the masterclass, and the live coaching are recorded. And then those start to fill up the resource library. And all 5 of those things are what's going to get you from where you are to where you want to be, which is the top of that pyramid. And so just real quick, take a look here. You've got your meetups. There's an app you can download, and you can, on your phone, have your Thrive Academy lessons. You've got your workbook. You've got the masterclass. All of these things are going to work together, and we can have some fun too. We're going to have fun with the posting and different themes each day, and just each leader encouraging other leaders when we have successes and giving some empathy and some compassion when we're struggling. And that's what we need, because you know what? Bottom line, we don't have it. We don't have it. We don't have that kind of support in the private school leadership world. We don't. And so we're going to have it now because I built it and I want you to be part of it. And so I want you to check out the PSL Pro community, the membership. And down below, there's going to be a link. It's at theprivateschoolleader.com/membership. And the last thing I want to leave you with is, I know I threw a lot of stuff at you, but if you could go from feeling the way that you feel to feeling energized and fulfilled and happy and excited and productive, what's that worth to you? What is that transformation worth to you? Is it worth $1 a day to you? I think it's probably worth way more than $1 a day, but is it worth $1 a day for you to change your life? That's the bottom line. So I want you to check out everything below and check out the testimonials, everything there. And I want you to change your life. And so PSL Pro is here to help you do that. And we're going to do it together. So I hope that I can see you inside in the near future. And thanks for listening.